Hello friends, you're with a lonesome gamer and I'm playing Fortune and Glory. And right now it's actually going extremely well, I could say. I was very lucky with my rolls, and right now I only have about 7 fortune here, but I have 2 more artifacts in my hand. I have to deliver them, of course, but yeah, I hope that's not going to be a big issue, but you never know. Now this one is worth 2 more points. If we deliver it in a big city, that will be 3, so that's 9 points. That gives me 6 in a big city. So these 2 are 15, so that means we are already at 21 if we take these 6 into account. That's pretty good, and we need 40 fortune. We also get fortune here from this delivery from San Francisco. I mean, I'm not assuming that's going to be a lot. Between 1 to 6 we have to roll here, but still it's pretty good. And well, I mean, they are also making progress, there's no question here. They are already at 7. If they make it to 15, they've won. So, you know, you could argue they're also basically half the way through. So it's a very close race. But the Order of the Crimson Hand, I mean, they are simply very tough. But on the other hand, I also have the feeling that usually in these games, especially the start is hard for the heroes, and once you're a little more into the game, you have a bit of equipment, some gear and all, your position gets stronger and stronger. But okay, let's see. So right now, we got to go through the initiative, of course. So we start with Shelly. She's got a 5, Angel, a 1. That gives her an event card. Now that says attacked at sea. Play an inner hero in a sea space. That turn immediately ends. Well, we don't want to do that. Play while in a sea space during your adventure phase to gain 3 glory. Yeah, okay, that's okay, not that great, but it's okay. It's a little narrow here. Gotta find enough room to place all these cards. Lee, that's a 6. Wow, she might start. And the Duke also gets an event card. I don't think so. Very good. Play to cancel any event card or villain event. Play to cancel any city card on the d6 roll of 3+. So he now has already 2 of that, which is really cool. So he probably wants to cancel. Now I can see the next villain event. If this is something like the track goes up or something, these will come in really handy. Oh, Lee indeed starts. We go into the movement phase. And my goal is to go to the Dark Sanctuary. I want to sneak in there and then destroy that thing. And then we'll see what we do. I haven't decided if I want to get the fortune here or if I want to grab some artifacts. I'm leaning toward the artifacts though. We'll see. So let's see what we get. Okay, that's a 2. Now that isn't too hot, but I'm gonna spend a fortune. I think this is worth it. Gonna spend a fortune to fly from Hong Kong to Washington, D.C. And yeah, that's it. And I get another event card, by the way. Too late. Play to force a test just rolled to be entirely re-rolled. And I can also use this on another hero. So, nice. This is... oh boy, yeah. And the Duke, oh, he's got a 1-2. Now that's not that great. Huh. Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, I do not want to hang out. I'm going to grab an event card. That's another too late. Yeah, okay, I cannot reroll this one. That's not a test, so I gotta accept that result. I don't want to hang out with the villain here. I'm not happy about that option, and you know, so I'm actually thinking about, I could either go to New Orleans, or I could head to the Andes. What's more interesting? I mean, if I hang out at the Gulf of Mexico, then I could do this card. I can take this. Where is that? That card that gives me 3 additional attack at sea. I can only play this on myself, it seems, during your adventure phase. So, okay, you know what? I'm going to go to New Orleans. Maybe I can... I got a lot of cash. Maybe I can buy something useful there. I mean, I kind of need my cash because I got this toolbox. So I can basically simply buy additional dice for 2 glory. I'm not even sure if I want to... if I want to buy any equipment here. You know, actually... not sure. I think I'm going to go to the Gulf of Mexico and then move toward the Andes right away. So first thing I want to do with him is I want to use the reporter. I can activate that guy and draw another event card. Entourage. Play immediately. Play on any hero. That hero may now carry up to 3 more allies than normal and may use up to 2 sidekicks. Okay, that's not bad. I can play that on her. I think it's... no, it's... yeah, it's Angel. I'm going to give that to her. She already has 2 heroes. Usually you can only have up to 3 heroes. But I'm going to give that to her. And I'm still struggling if I want to go to New Orleans or if I want to stay there. I'm going to stay there. I'm going to stay at the Gulf of Mexico. And Shelley. But that's okay. That's actually okay. I'm going to go here to New Zealand and try to get ahead here in the mine of the monkey god. And last, it's Angel. Oh gosh. Okay, she goes simply to... well, is it that simple? Yeah, I'm simply gonna go to Sydney. Or do I also go here and then we could camp at some point? That's a... you know, before we actually do this, I want to give her the revolver. And yeah, I'm going to move down here. I can heal in the city. And then in the next turn, if I don't make it through here, I can go there and help her. Okay, so let's go into the adventure phase now. Lee starts. She's standing here at the Dark Sanctuary. And I wonder if I have to draw a city card first. I think I have to. I think I have to draw a city card first. Okay, that's just another day in the city. You may fully heal. And that means there's gonna be trouble. Because we're gonna have to face these epic events again. That is, didn't quite work out. So let's see, this is Washington, D.C. So it's, okay, let's roll a die. Let's see what we get. That's a 3. Tailed by G-Man. The plain car in your rearview mirror has been following you for hours. By the look of them, they're FBI. You had better try to lose them. Make an agility 5 test. That counts as a chase. Okay, so I'm really good in that. I have a 5 already. So that should work out, I hope. Yeah, I did that. Okay. If passed, you manage to shake them in the back streets of DC. Gain 5 glory. Okay. That's nice. Now, I could use that to get me another item, actually. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna buy me... Yeah, do I? Maybe I should keep the cash. If things go wrong during this sneak thing, I can still heal. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the money now. I can still buy stuff later. And now I'm gonna attack that outpost. And I gotta do a sneak test. So let's see what it exactly says here. We got here the rules for that. Yeah, we gotta sneak in. This thing has a search value of 6. Okay, yeah. So we just choose a number, and well, last time we were lucky with 3. So let's do that again. That looks good. Gotta reroll this one. Great. Okay, but I can reroll 1 die because I got my stealth. So I can reroll this die. That's a 5. So I was not detected, which is pretty awesome. And that means I destroyed that thing. Great. So we're going to do this. We're going to destroy the outpost. And now the big question is, what's more reasonable? Grabbing one of these items? And I think this is what I'm going to do. Damn it. I mean, this thing is worth 6 fortune. I'm going to take that. Now I'm still in the city. I think I can still interact with the city. So I'm going to get rid of this thing immediately. I'm going to sell that for... yeah, I'm going to sell that, and that gives me $7 actually. Because it's a big city, so I get $7 for that. And I think that's pretty much the end of the story. I could buy me some gear. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Why not? Or I keep that for healing? Same question. Yeah, I'm gonna get me some gear. That's for $5. I could also buy... Yeah, that's the thing. I'm gonna buy an ally. So I still have 2 left. Maybe that's a good idea. And this is an occult expert. I can activate this guy. Add +3 adventure dice to a single test while at a fate or death adventure. Well, okay, that's not super useful. I'm pretty sure that I will be basically busy hunting the dark sanctuaries down and, you know, just infiltrating them. That's from now on pretty much her job. So the Duke is sitting here, in the Gulf of Mexico. I'm gonna roll a die, and I'm not exactly sure what happens then. I think on a 1 to 3 nothing happens. On a 4 to 5 it was an event card, and on a 6 I have to draw an enemies card. I'm pretty sure about that. If you are during your adventure phase not at an adventure, you gotta do that. So let's see. That's a 3, so I'm pretty positive that actually nothing will happen here, but I'm gonna check that. Quite true. On a 4, 5 or 6 you draw an event card, on a 1 you draw an enemies card, and on a 2 to 3 simply nothing happens. So that's that. Shelley Hargrave. Now she's hanging out here at the mine of the monkey god, and that mine is a myth location and also a fate location. Now I believe, usually it says from now on gain +2 adventure dice on a test while at a myth adventure, and it says also gain +2 while at a fate adventure. Now I believe that these are not cumulative. I think I can only +2 and not +4. That would be just insane. So I'm not gonna do the +4 thing. So let's draw a card, and I'm alone there, but I'm in a really strong shape. So maybe I can get quite far there. Okay, that says tie it to a railway. Okay. How did you get here? You must have seriously annoyed the wrong people. Try to wiggle free. Oh boy, she needs a 6. Oh yeah, that's tough. So that's not easy. I got 6 dice though, because my agility is 4. I had 2 extra dice, so I got 6 dice. Yeah, but that's still pretty tough. So let's see. Yeah, there we go. We're lucky here. Okay, so we managed to do this, and that gives me 2 glory. And of course, I get a fortune. It goes right there. Okay, next it's a car chase. Now, they probably didn't hear that I'm a race driver, so that's definitely my profession here. Outmaneuver and outrun the speeding car. Okay, so that means I got an insane number of I got 8 dice here. 2, 4, what? 6, 8? Wait a minute, did I roll too many dice last time? Actually, for some reason, I took 8 dice during the last test. So I'm gonna re-roll that. So I'm gonna do this danger here again, tied to a railway. Only with 6 dice this time. Whew, that was close, but we did it. And now we can try again with 8 dice to do the car chase. And yeah, this time it's easier. We need only a 5. And there we go, a 6 and a 5. Awesome. So this gives us 3 more glory. And another fortune. Nice. So, let's see. Next one. Yeah, there's no reason for me to slow down, I think. At least I'm in such a good shape. I'm really optimistic that I can get pretty far. That's tricky. Okay, let's see what that is. That's one of the new ones. What's that? Sneaking aboard. Oh. Howling wind whips past your face as you struggle to climb past the guards unseen. Okay. Search. Subtract 1 die from search for each agility point. Oh, that's funny. So I got an agility of 4. So I guess I have to roll only 2 search dice. Now it's still tricky, but yeah, let's hope for the best here. So gotta roll. Let's say we do again the 3. Yeah, the 3 works well for me in this game. So I was lucky here, and that means 2 more glory. And another mine. Another another fortune. So, okay, and I'm just gonna press on here. Occupied territory. The Nazis are already in New Zealand. Nazis. When did they get here? Sneak out the back door, find another way out, or let them know how you feel about fascism. I don't know. I don't want to fight. I think that's a bad idea because I got that bonus, these 2 bonus dice. I think I'm actually, although my agility is better, a 6 is tough. I'm gonna go for cunning. I got a cunning of 3, and so I got 5 dice, and I think I got pretty good odds to roll a 5 there. And there we are, even 2. So I made it. Awesome. And that's another 3 glory. And there we go. Oops. So 4 remain in the mine. Maybe I can make some change here. So let's see. So we're really doing not bad, right? I mean, we have here 17, and then this is another 15, I said. So we're already beyond 30. So it looks pretty good. Maybe, I mean, we got to deliver that stuff, right? And she's not safe if things go wrong with her. Now I don't hope we're going to lose these 2, but it's a bit tricky that I'm taking that risk with her. But I still think I'm okay here. So let's continue. And it's hard to die on these adventures, so this happens more in a fight or something, and as long as no villains show up there, I think I'm okay. Oh, look at that, we got the train thing again. Good. Okay. Yeah, so again, sneaking aboard, and yeah, let's try the same thing. So we got 2 dice, and we're going again with a 3. Let's hope for the best. And again, we were lucky. Ha! Fantastic. So 2 more glory. This is looking good. Okay, now it's gonna be tough. But maybe there's a chance. It's a volcano. I think the chance is actually not that bad. This climb would be dangerous without the lava. Just hope the whole mountain doesn't erupt. Oh, I think this might even be a mountain location. No, it isn't. No. But, okay. So let's see. We have agility 4, and it's a deadly test. But I mean, if someone can pull it off, it's her. So she's got an agility of 4 and another 2 dice. Yeah, so let's see. So she's got 6 dice, and basically she's got, I think, solid odds. She needs a 4. Okay, one is missing. So the thing now is, what I can do is, and I can exert. And usually this is not possible in these in these situations. If you're not in a cliffhanger, but on a deadly test, you can actually do it. But you have to spend 2 wounds to do it. But remember, I can heal. So I can heal for money. So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna get 1 additional die. And I can basically re-roll, or I get an extra die basically. So I need a 4+, and I did it. Fabulous. That was great. Okay, so we did this. That's 4. And that's another 1. Yeah, I mean, and now I can simply heal, right? I can pay glory. I can pay 2 glory to heal a wound, so I'm gonna pay 4. And I'm fully healed again. That's my spunky ability. Perfect. And it's again that damn cult. This time it's a secret ritual. I don't even know what that means. It looks weird. That's a strange picture. You've stumbled into a clandestine ritual of the dark arts. Sneak by undetected, sneak by undetected, or break up the party to get to the bottom of what's going on here. Now, of course, we're going to sneak through the mines looking for fortune. So it's going to be easy. Agility 4, but it's not a deadly test. So again, we have 6 agility and we only need a 4. So to mess this up, things must go really wrong. Okay, that's already it. Okay, so that was easy. 2 more glory. And I gotta make change here, it seems. I mean, if we get away with this would be great. But she is in such a great shape. She definitely can do that. The mine. And there is just 1 more fortune sitting here. Now, I think we have to take the last one. And I don't know. It might be necessary to actually do another one. And then we get the mine as an artifact itself, which is also worth 2 points. I think that's the way it works. But I gotta check that again. Maybe we get the mine after we've done that last one already. I will see. Okay, I was wrong with 2 things. And both are good for me. So first, actually, when you take the last one, then you basically also take the temple treasure. And yeah, you're good. So we just need to do 1 more adventure. And the thing is worth 3 fortune points. And I think you can sell it in a big city, and then it's obviously worth 4. So that's pretty awesome. So just 1 more to go. And I'm positive we can do that. So these are a Nazi blockade, Glory 3, damn Nazis. Although they sport a symbol very different from the swastika. I don't really get that. So, okay, we could either fight or we could do the cunning thing. Now, obviously, I'm going to do a cunning test here. It's much easier for me. We got 5 dice. We only need a 4, so that really should not be too hard. Okay, that's already 3. Yeah, we're done. Awesome! That was so amazing. Now that pretty much, I'm pretty sure that actually saved the game for me. I mean, that it looked good already, but what she just did there was incredible. Okay, so she made it alone through the whole mine, and she gets a 3rd artifact. Now let's hope she doesn't mess this up. We just have to go somewhere now. And she gets also, yeah, I'm going to place this here on top. No, actually, I don't, yeah, just to remember that this is a mine. That should be not too hard to do. Okay, this goes away. And that was just insane. And we get all that money. Wow. I mean, yeah, okay, look at that. So that's 10, 15. So she gets another 20 bucks basically, and then she already has kind of like 10, so it's just incredible. Okay. Crazy. Okay, so last it's Angel Espinosa. She is here at Sydney, so she draws a card and it says bad press. One of your rivals has spread rumors about you around town. Immediately lose D6 glory. What? I never said that. Okay. So let's see how bad that is. 4. Okay. Yeah, that's not that great, but we still have 16. I mean, we're in a good shape here. I wonder if I use my burglar to draw an event card. But to be honest, I really don't know if I want to take any risks at that point. I'm feeling very confident that I can win this thing, probably even in the next 2 turns, maybe even in the next turn. So yeah, probably even in the next turn. So I don't really see why I should risk, for example, the spread of of these guys or something, of the villains. I'm okay, I guess. But of course I'm gonna heal, so that costs me 4. That's quite something. Then I'm still searching for a sidekick. Do I need that? I'm not sure. I could also go for, I'm gonna go for an ally. So costs me 3. Okay, that is a damsel. +1 agility. We already have the burglar, which also gives me +1. I can activate that, gain +3 adventure dice for any femme fatale test, or gain +3 fight dice for 1 fight round against a female enemy or villain. Yeah, I don't really know. It's not bad. The +1 agility is pretty good. But, okay. I mean, I got my entourage. I can pretty much take as many of as many allies as I can afford. And then I think I'm gonna buy another gear. Wow! Holy crap! An elephant gun. Amazing! You may ignore the enemy's defense. Whew. Now that's something. Cool. Okay, so we're coming now to the villain phase. So we draw a villain event. Dark Summoning. Move the villain track 1 step forward. Every hero must roll a d6. Whoever rolls the lowest must immediately fight dark creatures outside of the normal turn sequence. You know, I think I'm not going to do that. I have the option to cancel a card here, and there is no reason for me to hold back. I'm pretty sure I can finish this thing. I can also cancel the next villain event card, and then this game should be over if things do not go completely wrong. So I'm going to cancel that. And yeah, I don't want any trouble there. Next, it's the outpost step, and there is no outpost. So I think there is simply a new one now generated. Let's see. It says, where is that? Does it say here, I think? Yeah, at the start of each villain phase. At the start of each villain phase. Okay, so that means we got to do it at the start, and then we also have to roll for an acolyte coming into play. Okay, so let's see where the outpost shows up. In Russia. Okay, Dark Sanctuary. No, wait a second. That's Moscow. I see, yeah. It's the city. A Dark Sanctuary in Moscow. Funny, the first in Washington, the next in Moscow. An international crime organization. Okay, so now we have to roll. That's a 3, so this time there are no acolytes that come on the board. That helps a little. And last we do the villain adventure phase. Now we start with Angelina Hamilton, and she goes, let me see where she goes. She goes to, okay, so she goes here to Germany, to the tomb of the ancients. Then we have the Inquisitor, and he goes to the Andes, which kind of sucks. Yeah, he didn't make it there, so I don't know. We'll see what the Duke does. I don't see a lot going on with him, to be honest. So he moves here, and then it's Franco, the third guy, who joined the party, and he will do a search at the Caverns of Illusion. Oh yeah, okay, that's it. He did that. So that means he basically, I think what happens is he basically collects these, and now these 3 go away, and this goes up 1 space. And then they also get the temple treasure, which counts also as an artifact for them. And that means this goes up 2 more spaces. So they are now at 10. Okay, but the guy now disappears. I mean, yeah, he doesn't stay permanently in the game. He just came from this event card. So yeah, he goes back onto the villain deck. And if I have to shuffle a one, I will. If I have to draw another one, I'm going to shuffle again here. And the temple also goes away. Okay, and that's it. And then we have to refill the artifacts. Okay, so let's see. We got the Shadow of the Crimson Hand. Okay. After all dangers, you must fight the Order of the Crimson Hand to get the artifact. Well, I mean, that thing isn't so great anyway, so let's see where it is. In the Pacific Northwest. We can simply place that here. And the last one is the Gloves of the Golden Mummy. Okay, that's a little more interesting. Actually, it's pretty cool. It just needs 3 dangers and 4, gives you 4 fortune. And that's in the Ancient Mountains. Okay, down in Antarctica. So, that's tough to get there though. Yeah, that's not that great. Okay, I wonder if I should load this up right now, if I should continue. You know, I think I'm going to continue. Maybe I can get another turn done. So let's go for the initiative roll. Shelley has a 4. Angel has a 5. Lee a 6. Wow. And the Duke has a 1. Okay, so that's an event for him. Just a scratch. Play when a hero or enemy is about to take a wound. Prevent that wound. That's cool. So, that means Lee starts off again. And yeah, I think we're going to, again, do the same thing. I'm going to go into, well, first I have to count this stuff. Now we have here we have sitting here 20. No, that's not quite true. We have 21. Let's assume I have to fly with her. I think I probably will. I have 20 fortune sitting here. And we got here, now these are 15, I think. That was, wait a minute, that was 9, 6, yeah, that's 15 and another 3, so that's 18. Okay, so we basically only need 2 more fortune to win that game. That's crazy. So, yeah, if we can manage to steal the gauntlet, for example, and then sell that in Moscow, we're good. That's it. We just have to deliver all that crap in a large city. Maybe not even that. Maybe we can even, if I'm not sure about that. We gotta check that. It might be just enough to actually, maybe we can do it even in a small city. Of course, we could also take the risk to, I don't think that makes sense. We could go with Lee, yeah, we could go with Lee to San Francisco, make the delivery, and hope that we do not roll a 1. But, yeah, I don't want to risk that. I think it's a pretty safe bet to simply go for the, to simply try to steal, to sneak into the sanctuary. So we're going to start with her, and I'm going to spend, first I'm going to roll, of course, for movement. That's a 4. That's not going to be enough to get to Moscow, so I'm going to spend 1 fortune to take a flight, and there we are. Then it is the Duke moving. My goodness. Okay, that's a lost temple. Play immediately. Place a temple onto the board at a random location and draw an adventure card for it. So it is the lost temple of the Ferox. No, of Ferox. Okay. And this thing, it says, while you have this artifact, you may heal d6 wounds when you defeat an enemy in a fight. Okay, that is nice. So we'll see where this is located. So we got 6 fortune there. If we could get there, that could be also very helpful, because there are not that many good artifacts in reach here. That's South Africa. Now that is actually pretty good. That's not far from us. So let's see. Yeah, let's take this one here. And so we got, yeah, if we roll a 3, we can make it. Oh no, we only rolled a 1. Yeah, that's why this thing even showed up. Okay, so that kind of sucks. It seems we cannot really get anywhere with that. Do I want to stay on the sea? Do I want to... You know, I'm going to move back to New Orleans, and that might give me the chance, if things go really wrong, I can then fly down here next turn, and we'll see what happens. But you know, maybe these 2 ladies can get there. There's a good chance, at least, no, Shelley won't. She's got to deliver her stuff, but maybe Angel Espinosa can get there. So we roll for Shelley, and there, that's kind of important. I mean, we got a +1, and we got a +2 already for the South Pacific because of this Poseidon artifact, and we got a +1 because we have a car. So basically we can make it, I think we always make it to Hong Kong. So we're gonna go there, and that's where I want to sell my artifacts. But first I have to draw a city card, obviously. So Angel, yeah, she's gonna try to get here. Maybe she can do it. Oh yeah, she can actually. Pretty cool. So yeah, she moves 1, 2, 3, 4. So she made it. Cool. And that's it. Maybe it's not even necessary that she does anything. If everybody else kind of does what he's supposed to do, this thing should be over. So Lee, she's got to draw a city card, and she's hanging out here in Moscow, and we've got a fire. Play at any time to choose a city on the board. Any immobile cards located in that city are discarded on the d6 roll of 3+ each. Any heroes, villains, or enemies in the city take d6 hits each. Yeah, okay, I mean, that doesn't really help at the moment at all, because there's nobody. That's a pointless card. That's a totally pointless card. I could play that. I think the mobsters hang out in cities. So there this could help, but there is no other reason in a co-op game to play this card. So yeah, that makes no sense, but it's good, it doesn't hurt me. And now I'm gonna try to enter the outpost. So again, we gotta roll 6 dice. That's the search value of the outpost, and I'm gonna say a 3 again. And look at that. Wow, fantastic. I think, yeah, it's always 4 and 2 basically, and this time it was a 1, but perfect. That's it. I'm done. I think this is pretty much over now. I'm gonna steal the gauntlet. Gonna sell that thing in the city for 6 fortune. There we go. And yeah, I don't know. I guess that's it. Now, okay, so yeah, that's her job. So she did that, and if she doesn't draw some kind of terrible city card that fucks up completely, the game is over. But now it's the Duke, and yeah, he already sits. He sits there in New Orleans, so we got to draw a card. Trouble in town. Draw a random villain. Okay, so okay, we got to draw one guy here. That's basically a pointless event. I can do that, but I mean, I'm gonna draw a villain. Okay, that's Icebox Eddie, but it doesn't matter. I don't have to fight him if I kind of decide not to interact with the city. Then I can basically simply ignore this guy. Yeah. Before you can interact with the city in any way, you must first sneak past the villain. But I guess if I say, okay, then I don't, there's no consequences. And it says the villain is removed from the board and you can interact with the city as normal after that happens. So, but yeah, I don't care. So I'm done. That was his turn. And now the only thing is, as I said, what's the card we're drawing here? If this is a terrible card, it's bad. But let's see. Secret of Success. Now that doesn't sound too bad. Play at any time to allow a hero to automatically pass a test, even if it would otherwise have been failed. That is perfect. We don't need that anymore. Now we're going to sell all our stuff. That means we get 4 points for this. We get 9 points for that because it's the Tears of Osiris. So that means 13 and another 6. So we're getting 19 points for that. And we have already kind of like 26 here. So I mean, that is a glorious victory. And that's it. Crazy. Okay, now I gotta say that was a little weird. I've never seen this game going so well for the heroes. It was, yeah, I mean, it was just crazy. I think one aspect that was that there were a lot of high value high-value artifacts in the game. We've seen a couple of 6 artifacts. Then this artifact here, this was an 8 artifact. We've seen a temple and also, so that went really well. And she's just so good in destroying outposts, you know, with her sneak ability, going into the outpost and then simply stealing the stuff. And it's just amazing. These personal missions, you know, that's another thing. I mean, the +2 adventure dice, that's also incredibly strong. I'm not even sure if this is overpowered. I mean, she basically just rocked in this mine, and you know, there was, yeah, okay, you could argue I was a bit lucky. I was definitely lucky here and there. I was doing pretty well with my rolls and all, but yeah, that was a surprise. I definitely did not expect it to be to go so smooth and all. That was just an amazing game. Yeah, still, I gotta say, I had a ton of fun. I think this is, you know, even if it was just fast and all, but of course, it's also nice if it goes well, if, you know, it's not frustrating, and it still was, in a way, intense, you know, maybe not after we've done that. Then it was pretty clear that we would have won that after she just, yeah, she looted this mine completely alone. But yeah, apart from that, and that also was a, you know, if you have to roll your tests and all, and some tests are pretty tough, the deadly tests, or if you have to roll a 6, things can still go wrong. Okay, anyway, I mean, yeah, I love this game. It's really a good game. It's old, it's simple. You know, it's not a clever game. It's I don't know if something like that would be successful today. Even though the game is not that old, I mean, we're not talking about a 20-year-old game or 40-year-old game, but, you know, in the last 5 years or so, I have a feeling that the whole gaming scene changed so much. And I gotta be honest, that kind of, I didn't really went with that change. So, you know, it's, I don't know, I'm still playing my old stuff, and you know, it's so, but yeah, I just had a lot of fun when I played that, and I've heard that there was actually, there seemed to be some planning that there are actually 2 new expansions coming up for this game, even after all these years. And I think you can even find them on BGG. One is something with a Spider Queen, and I don't know. I think they're, and the other one was kind of like New Treasures, New Adventures, or something. So maybe it would be great if we could see even more expansions. Although honestly, it's not really necessary, right? I mean, there's a ton of stuff already there, especially if you are willing to do some print and play. You can get a lot from BGG, a lot of these adventure cards, and this is kind of the heart of the game. You want many of these, right? But if you have that, I mean, you're basically good. When it comes to these vile organizations, I gotta say I'm not a big fan of the Crimson Hand. It's easy to forget all these special abilities. I think in this game it wasn't that hard, but I think it can be quite easy to forget all that stuff. And I don't know, I just do not enjoy maybe it is too much pressure in a way. I know it sounds crazy, but this is a game that I just want to relax, just want to roll dice. And here I got a feeling that they make your life pretty hard. And I don't know, there is something about this villain that I just do not enjoy as much as I enjoy the others. I mean, it's still fun to play the game with these guys, but I just love the Nazis with their Nazi Zeppelin, how they kind of, how this thing flies across the board, and you can kind of sneak on board of that Zeppelin, and that is just, that's a little bit more fun. And yeah, there is a little bit too much going on, in my opinion, with these acolytes and where they are placed, and then they kind of try to find these, you got to place everywhere these success tokens and all that. I mean, it's not that bad. Right? It's okay. But yeah, for my taste, I simply enjoy playing against the others a little more. That's all. Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. It's a great game. It's always a lot of fun. It always, when I bring it on a table, it always delivers. It's not super clever, but I know when I play that game, I'm gonna have, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours, a lot of fun, and yeah, that's it. Okay, hope to see you on the next video or on lonesomegamer.com. I realized I'm back again here. I just want to mention that. I realized I made actually 2 major blunders. I don't think they would have had an impact on the game, on the result though. Maybe not even a lot on the game. So first of all, flying from a city to another major city costs 2 fortune. A viewer posted that, and I just read that, and yeah, I was too lazy to look that up. I thought it was just 1. And then flying to a small city costs 3 instead of 2. So I know that it was more expensive to fly to a small city, but I thought, yeah, it was overall 1 fortune cheaper. So yeah, I mean, that's obviously quite a difference. But on the other hand, yeah, I was doing so well here that I do not believe that made a difference. I think I flew 3 times. So if I had 3 less fortune, it still would have been okay here. I'm doing really well. The other thing is, I totally forgot about that. These were the collapse rules of the temples. I knew they were there, but I just, for some reason, I didn't apply them because, I was so invested in the game. And first of all, when she went through the mine, I should have checked for the collapse twice. The first time after the 4th and the second time after the 8th, after the last one. Should have checked if that thing would have collapsed. So that could have went against me. But on the other hand, when Franco, when he went through the caverns here at Bayou, there it would have been possible that they also could have been collapsed, and so that would have been then a disadvantage for the villains. And I also had to check there twice. So you could say that kind of evens out. And I think overall, well, maybe it could have changed the result. It could have definitely made the game 1 turn longer if these mines had collapsed, especially after the first one. But okay, I'm not gonna go back or something at that point. I think it's fine, and yeah, these things happen. Okay, I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye.